Hey guys, welcome back to Rad Rob Gaming House. Rad Rob. It's the first round of the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines South. We're barely holding on to our lead in the FedEx Cup standings. Let's go. Wills Taurus. Sure. Oh boy. We need to play well. Really need to play well. I mean, you want that always, but I really got to get back in. Get back into form.
In association
Get into form.
The PGA Tour proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
A big-time tournament.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure
the fuck did I
is
play
not
that
too
so
much for
horribly?
him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Yep.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Go on, get in the hole. So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's currently tied for 6th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh my goodness! That was bang on target. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, well played. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. This third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 7.
Ugh.
That's disappointing.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on,
This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 1 stroke back and right in it.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Left yourself an opportunity. This putt for par here.
This really looks good.
Get in there.
Nicely holed. And for par.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
Yep, I gotta stop doing that.
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
We got left, we got right, we got left at the end.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Wow.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Looks good off the blade.
Horrible.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well, your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
One time I don't play
Getting
backspin.
ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. How close was that to going down?
Come on, dude.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Why didn't you just
That's
go
a great
home?
attempt from long range.
That's your home.
So
Are you
close.
too good for your home? Answer me.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, steady now. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We head up a hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Second shot here on the 8th. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Should have.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Now 5 strokes behind. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Second shot here on the 9th hole.
I fucking hate that so much.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Well, I hope he makes this
Should've
one.
been a big hole.
It's for par. It's on a good line. Yeah, he'll take that. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Luke, so far, so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained?
Handy effort, that one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. 5 shots off the lead.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Just didn't drop.
Fuck.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Yep, tracking well.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
this green from the back tee looks minuscule.
Really?
There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up. And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Come on, get down. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Nope.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Gotta get it together, dude. Seriously.
Time out for the 4th shot. Ooh, that almost went down.
Fuck.
8 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Not good.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. A chance to go under par here if he can just keep the bogeys off the card.
That dog will hunt.
2 over for the day.
Still fucking fast.
Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. Penny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
What the fucking fuck, dude?
Now, come on, you're better than that. This lie's not great. Opting for the 5-iron.
I gotta have a better second round. This is fucking stupid.
Smart shot. Always back into the fairway as a safe play. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Right down the hill.
And he's safely on the green. 16 feet to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Blech.
Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. That's well holed.
Bad.
Now let's switch our attention to
very
Will
bad.
Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
I gotta get my
Our
short
current
game
leader
gear
is
here.
up by
This is not
3
good.
shots. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is
Fuck,
another
that's
one.
so fast, dude.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one.
Fuck me.
Wow, what happened there?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. This is a bogey putt coming up.
Horrible.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row.
Give him away. I'm just
Never
giving
a good
the whole
sign.
fucking thing away.
Now playing
It's so far down.
Let's see what that shot
I know it's only
means
the
to
fucking first
leaderboard.
round, but
Our leader is
leader's
enjoying
gonna-
a 3-stroke advantage.
fuck.
16th,
shots
the
off
last
the
of the
fucking
par
lead.
threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Right, but there's a left at the end. God, didn't come back enough.
Wow, steady on.
Yeah, I'm so
What's in front of
screwed.
them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in. That's frustrating. This next putt is for bogey. Sitting at
This has been a
5 over for the
disastrous
event.
fucking back nine, dude.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
I can't.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left.
Let's get going. Ouch, that hurts. "12 feet to the cup coming up. It's got a chance. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. All right, you'll make it the next time. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Just
Why
gotta
don't we
get through the
catch
next
up
round.
with
'Cause,
Will
just-
Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
bad.
Sitting at 4 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 18th hole.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
You think?
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And here we are with their fourth. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Me too.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
These are on rails, looking good.
And another round safely in the books.
Disgusting round.
So the opening round.
I got a lot of
books,
work to
Rich,
do.
impressed with your efforts here in the booth.
I'm lucky to really net.
Absolutely,
500.
Luke. Lots of fun this first round. Let's hope the next three are just like this.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action.
Guys, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RadRobGaming. Let's see you next one. Take care.